Did you know Japan has over 95,119 old people who are not only living past 100, but are still active, independent, and mentally sharp? Meanwhile, in America, the healthy lifespan ends at 66, with many spending the next 12 years battling health issues. So what's their secret? These 5 simple secret postures have been keeping Japan strong and pain-free into their 70s. Most important point is that the Japanese aren't just living longer, they're adding quality to their years. This isn't due to miracle drugs or perfect genetics. Since 1928, Japan has had a national program where people of all ages do simple calisthenic exercises to music every morning. It's not high-impact weightlifting, just gentle movements that take only 15 minutes. These movements are easy to follow and require no special equipment or flexibility, and it's a proven system that's worked for nearly 100 years. Want to know the 5 Japanese secrets to building strength, balance, and mobility that only Japanese people do? Secret number 2 changed everything for me. Let's jump into the first movement that serves as the foundation for everything else we'll cover today. Shiko Dachi, the sumo stance. Let's begin with Shiko Dachi, which translates to sumo stance. This movement has been practiced for over 1,500 years in Japan, with its roots in the ancient national sport of sumo. Sumo wrestlers use this stance to build the leg strength and stability that define them. Now, before you say, "I can't squat," hear me out. This isn't the deep squat you're imagining. It's a wide stance position that works with your body's natural mechanics. Position your feet about twice shoulder width apart, with your toes pointing outward at a 45-degree angle. Slowly lower your hips as if you're going to sit between your legs. Keep your back straight, chest open, and rest your hands on your thighs for support. Shiko Dachi works by activating muscle chains that modern life has neglected. It targets your quadriceps, glutes, and inner thighs, which are key muscles for standing, climbing stairs, and balancing. Biomechanical studies show this posture activates more muscle fibers than regular squats. The hip opening from this stance is important because as we age, sitting causes our hips to tighten, leading to knee and back pain. Shiko Dachi addresses all of these by restoring your natural hip mobility. Start by holding this position for just 20 to 30 seconds. Don't force it, your body will adapt over time. If you feel unstable, hold onto a sturdy chair or wall for support. The biggest mistake people do is arching your lower back during Shiko Dachi. Instead, keep your spine neutral and engage your core to focus the work on your legs. As you get stronger, try holding this for 1 to 2 minutes. Professional sumo wrestlers can hold Shiko Dachi for 15 to 20 minutes, but we're training for life, not the ring. Now, let's move on to a movement that will challenge your balance and stability in a new way. Want more Japanese secrets? If we get 20 comments, we'll release a new video with a secret most Japanese do daily, but no one in the West knows about. Neko Dachi, the cat foot stance. The next movement is called Neko Dachi, which literally translates to cat foot stance. This elegant position comes from traditional karate, developed by martial arts masters during the Edo period. It's named after the way a cat prepares to leap, light on its feet, alert, and ready for explosive movement. This stance addresses something many people over 50 struggle with but rarely talk about: balance and stability. Stand with one foot forward, but here's the key: rest only the ball of your front foot on the ground, just like a cat testing a surface with its paw. Your back foot stays fully planted, supporting about 70% of your weight. Keep both knees slightly bent and your hips facing forward. This may feel awkward at first, and that's the goal. Neko Dachi, stabilizer muscles, the muscles that help prevent falls and improve balance on uneven surfaces. Your ankle muscles, deep hip stabilizers, and core must all work together to keep you steady. This movement also strengthens the intrinsic muscles of your feet, which support your arch and provide stability. Modern shoes and flat surfaces have weakened these muscles, but Neko Dachi brings them back to life. Practice Neko Dachi near a wall or sturdy chair for support. Hold the position for 20 to 30 seconds on each side, then switch. The goal isn't perfection right away, it's to gradually challenge your balance. As you improve, try adding small weight shifts between your front and back foot, or even incorporate slow arm movements while holding the stance. Now we've worked on leg strength and balance, but here's where things get really interesting. The next movement is what keeps the Japanese standing tall at 80. We're going to focus on your posture, Seiza, the foundation of proper sitting. Seiza translates to proper sitting or correct sitting. This traditional Japanese sitting posture, known as Seiza, dates back to the Muromachi period and was key in Japanese etiquette. It was practiced in homes with tatami floors during tea ceremonies, meals, and meditation. Posture after 50 isn't just about sitting up straight. True posture starts from the ground up. Begin by kneeling on the floor with your knees together. Then fold your feet so the tops are flat on the ground, with your toes pointing backward. Slowly lower your hips until you're sitting on your heels. Your spine should be naturally upright, not forced, but naturally tall. What Seiza does for your body. Seiza offers something remarkable for your body. It deeply stretches your quadriceps and hip flexors, the muscles that get chronically tight from sitting in chairs all day. When these muscles are tight, they pull your pelvis forward, which can create that hunched-over posture we often associate with aging. But Seiza also activates your deep core muscles and spine stabilizers. Unlike sitting in a chair, where your back muscles can relax and weaken, this position requires active engagement of your postural muscles. It's like a gentle strength training session for the muscles that keep you upright. If Seiza feels intense on your knees, place a firm cushion between your heels and hips to reduce the pressure. Start with just 30 seconds to 1 minute and gradually work your way up to 3 to 5 minutes. You can practice Seiza while watching TV, reading, or even meditating. The key is consistency. A few minutes each day will create lasting improvements in your posture and flexibility. Zazen meditation for core strength. This is Zazen, which literally means seated meditation. Zazen is an ancient practice from Japanese Zen Buddhism that goes beyond meditation. It's a powerful isometric posture that helps build both mental and physical strength. Monks held this position for hours, strengthening their core and stabilizers. Most core exercises miss the deep stabilizers used in daily life. To perform Zazen, sit on the floor with your legs crossed. You can place each foot on the opposite thigh in a lotus position or simply cross your legs. Focus on your spine. Imagine an invisible string pulling the top of your head toward the ceiling. Keep your shoulders relaxed and your chin slightly tucked. Why Zazen works? Zazen deeply engages your spine-stabilizing muscles, particularly the multifidus and transverse abdominis. Your core is activated to maintain the upright position, while your legs experience intense stretching of the quadriceps, hip flexors, and adductors while strengthening the deep postural muscles. Recent neuroscience studies show that Zazen, combined with conscious breathing, activates the parasympathetic nervous system, reducing cortisol and promoting cellular regeneration. Regular practice improves hip flexibility and strengthens the deep muscles of the spine. Start with 5 to 10 minutes of Zazen, using a firm cushion under your hips to slightly elevate your pelvis, making spine alignment easier. Focus on breathing deeply and naturally while maintaining that tall spine. Don't force your legs into painful positions. Your hip flexibility will improve over time. Work within your comfort zone, and as you get stronger, gradually increase to 20 minutes daily. Shiko Dachi, horse riding stance for leg strength. All right, we're getting close to the end, and it's also one of the most rewarding. This is Shiko Dachi, which translates to horse riding stance. This position comes from Japanese martial arts, especially karate, and was used by samurai to strengthen their legs and core for better stability in battle. The name comes from the posture used when riding a horse. This movement targets tight hips and builds strong legs. To do Shiko Dachi, place your feet parallel and about 1 foot wider than shoulder width. Bend your knees and lower your hips as if sitting in an invisible chair. What Shiko Dachi does for your body. Your feet should be pointing forward, firmly supported on the floor. Keep your back straight, abdomen contracted, and arms relaxed at your sides. Shiko Dachi is extremely effective for strengthening the quadriceps, adductors, and abductors of the thighs. It also intensely engages the glutes, hip stabilizers, and core. Beyond muscle strengthening, Shiko Dachi significantly improves lateral stability, something we often neglect in conventional exercises. Biomechanical studies show that this posture improves balance and proprioception, helping reduce falls. It also aligns the hips and knees better, preventing joint problems. Start with Shiko Dachi for 20 to 30 seconds and do 3 sets with rest in between. As you get stronger, extend to 1 to 2 minutes per set. Martial arts masters hold this stance for up to 5 minutes. If balance is a concern, practice near a wall. Keep your weight evenly distributed and avoid letting your knees collapse inward. These 5 movements aren't just exercises, they're a return to how your body was meant to function. What's your biggest concern about starting a new movement routine? Drop a comment below and tell me what's holding you back. We will read every single comment. If you found this helpful, don't forget to subscribe so you never miss a new video.